Okay, looks like everything's coming in. So, we are going to be continuing with For a Vast Future. Probably going to be finishing it today. I think we're towards the last stretches of the game. Hey Kaz, how you doing? Oh right, I actually need to plug in my controller. Yeah, that one USB port has to serve double duty between my game controller and my capture card. Since obviously when I'm using a capture card, I'm using a controller for something else. Okay. Which also reminds me... well, it's... I don't know why, but for some reason, the USB ports in the front of my PC, I used to have my controller plugged in there, they keep, they keep losing connection. So the only ones that are consistent are the ones in the back. So yeah, I've got there's like 6 of them in the back, which is, you know, my microphone, my keyboard, my mouse, my speakers, the webcam, and then like the last one is, like I said, controller, capture card, double duty. So yeah, I don't know why, but for some reason the USB ports on the front, which I've got 4, they're just not reliable. About a couple of months ago, they just started to where they're constantly just disconnecting from whatever's plugged into them. At some point, I do need to take my computer apart and see if maybe some of the connections are loose or something, but I just keep putting it off. Alright, so I do believe we're in the last few dungeons of this game, and there's also like some side stuff to do to get everybody's last weapon part. Let's go ahead and pull up the guide for that. Alright. Oh, hey Jigs, how you doing? Alright, so you've made it. You know the plan, right? Roger that. Great, we're going to bomb the basement wall leading to the Vast Future offices. Yeah, the biodome shouldn't be far away. We'll handle the offices if you can enter the spaceship. I just can't hear the words Biodome without thinking about the Pauly Shore movie. It sounds dangerous, but we'll do it. Follow us. We prepared a boat for you. We're heading to the tunnel to the north. Understood. Lead the way. Oh yeah, what kind of hack is that? That doesn't sound much like a hack so much as it sounds like disgusting. Okay, so it looks like that one was the only one we could unlock. The other ones don't do anything. Yeah, but if the whole point is just to add protein, I mean, there's better ways to do it than making yourself a chicken slurry. Okay, so, so now that we've done that, can actually go back and get the fourth part for Tarnstrom's gun. Oh yeah? It used to be the main weapons cache for the Hogtown region. Let's see if there's anything good in here. Jackpot! Someone was dumb enough to open this gate. We're going to be rich. What is in here? It used to be the weapon stockpile when I was in the army. It's been locked for years. Come on. Hey, back off. This is our stuff now. Oh yeah, we'll see about that. Get him. Oh, okay, so these aren't just normal enemies, even though they look like normal enemies. These guys have boss HP. It definitely seems like as if that's that skill that makes healing war gear go to everybody. It seems like it's also the healing amount is divided among everybody. I'm not sure how good of a trade-off that is. Serves him right. Let's see what ammo is left here. Fires 2 to 6 bullets each attack, only works with basic ammo. Sure, let's do that. Can work with basic ammo if you find, you know, 2 to 6 times. I'll just give whatever ammo is the weakness of what I'm fighting to Shell. Yeah, that's a good upgrade. Yeah, they give out a lot of SP here. Definitely fighting everything. Especially since the combination of gun parts I've got on Tarn, he goes first, and he gets, you know, a fuck ton of hits. And that upgrade was definitely wrong, because it said 2 to 6. He's been shooting 8 times. What took you? No matter, we need your help. We need you to use a bomb on the wall over there. The Vast Future Complex is not far behind. You got it. Well done. Go ahead, we'll be behind you. You had a loud noise just a moment ago? How odd. Research on the ecosystems of Seralia. Vast future impact studies showing that the majority of Seralia's resource stockpiles would be depleted by the project. Financial documents, including the proposed budget for Vast Future, staggering figures beyond even the government's wartime expenditures. Research on the ecosystems of Seralia. Research on the extraterrestrial life, known alien inhabitants of nearby planets, and analysis of the risk of landing on other planets. So basically, when they rushed the super weapon and realized that they fucked up and that it was gonna automatically fire again after a countdown, they bankrupt the whole country trying to come up with a way for the rich and powerful to escape. Hey RNG, how you doing? Vast Future, which many thought was a pipe dream when it was first proposed by Horizon, is looking more and more like a successful project. The question is, who's going to use it? Worked hard on VF, now they're saying I won't be included as a passenger. Should have given the rebels more info when I had the chance, now it's too late. Horizon has assembled some strong talent to work on the spaceship. It's easy Seralia's greatest accomplishment to date. There's a spaceship terminal code soon. What's the rush? Trying to focus. Been under enormous pressure the past couple of months. I don't know how much longer I can keep up. Human augmentation has been one of our primary focuses. We have only truly succeeded on a few subjects, including leading military figures. The rest, the results were not as good. Vast Future is, just as its name suggests, a sparkling new future for those lucky enough to gain entrance. Unlocking Oval Bump. Wow, this spaceship is absolutely gigantic. This is the Seralia I remember. Technological marvels unmatched by the rest of the world. Going somewhere? Who are you? Harudami. I'm Supreme Commander Oswald, head of the Seralian Army. A lofty title. Lance Corporal Taunstrom at your service, sir. Taunstrom, is that really you? Sir, yes, sir. You're always a loyal one of the good ones. Shame to see you here. As for the rest of you, I'm afraid I can't say the same. You made quite a name for yourselves around these parts. You'll never forget our name, Seralian scum. My. Unlike that blowhard shirk, I possess the power to put an end to your mischief. Any final words? Why should we be afraid of you? You'll see soon enough. $15,000, weak to ice and electric. Think you can stop the vast future? Ice and electric. Did just make a bunch of tasers. Vanquished by rebels, the dishonor. Quick, we need to get to the control room of this spaceship. Welcome, delighted to have you here. What in tarnation? It is I, your gracious host. I'm sure you have heard of me by now. Most know me as Horizon. This is the state-of-the-art vast future biodome. Do feel free to look around. Show yourself. Rather not just yet. You'll find me soon enough. For now, enjoy a guided tour of this majestic spacecraft. Enjoy a tour of the spacecraft, but all the doors are locked. Codename Vast Future, a living biodome, a ship with numerous sectors, each designed to mimic an environment or climate found on the home planet. Dry cleaning receipts, suit stiffening $15, collar starching $10. Sorella pizza receipt, large pizza with morels. Did it! Secure the control room ahead. We'll scout the perimeter. Put a special care into construction of the forest biosphere. This is a fully functioning temperate forest ecosystem, from the trees all the way down to the microorganisms in the soil. Although a military base isn't exactly an ecosystem, Horizon, in his infinite wisdom, predicted the need for military training in anticipation of colonization of a new planet, thus the military biosphere. The lab is a crucial component of Vast Future. Here is where we can continue to modify and improve the existing biospheres to ensure that Vast Future's future is truly limitless. Alright. So Pent's final weapon upgrade is supposed to be in here. And I think I may have... yeah, let's try that one right there. Yep. And then I think I may have missed wherever it is I'm supposed to get the last piece of metal for shells. Woodlands are peaceful and serene, aren't they? You almost forget you're on a spacecraft. Model this area after the lushly forested lands of Tumelo. That is before the war. Most unfortunate what happened. Agent Penton, just as loyal to Tumelo as our friend Tarnstrom was to Seralia. What do you want? I want to make amends. What we did to Tumelo was wrong, even if it was in the name of progress. I don't believe you. How would you like the chance to recreate Tumelo on new worlds far away? We've even brought Tumelian technology and archives with us. Join me and you can bring about a flourishing new Tumelo. Deal? No deal. What you helped orchestrate is unforgivable, and no amount of trickery will change that. All I want is to rid the world of evil Seralians like you. Defiant to the end, like all Tumelans. You shall suffer the same fate as your comrades. What's this thing weak against? None. Strong against gun. There's 2 things for sure we can go pick up. And I also need to see if I can find that last piece of metal to make shells. Okay. So apparently, I don't know if it's been fixed, but apparently there was a bug in this place where if you get into a fight, the game crashes. Let's try to see if we can get through here without that happening, just in case. Or maybe it's been fixed. Directive Trinity is in full swing. The scientists have achieved an implosion of a small amount of radioactive material. Trinity testing is continuing. Trinity Mark 7 caused significant damage as well as casualties to the testing site. Major accident at the Directive Training Testing Facility. Directive Trinity mass production system now online. Shipping Mark 8 weapons to the Temellan front within the month. Okay, so it looks like maybe whatever bug the FAQ was talking about has been fixed. We'll try to avoid fights anyway. Okay, same thing. Despite my reservations, I decided to secure the Trinity Mark 8 schema in my safe. This is important technology. I believe the importance of preserving my research outweighs the risks. Being recalled from this lab, I have stashed a Trinity Mark 8 weapon in a lead containment box nearby. Hopefully whoever finds this location will be able to observe the weapon and understand what we've done. Still missing one schema, and it's, according to the FAQ, the point that I got into the game, I should have everything. So I missed it from somewhere.
Everybody!
Hey, Ragnar, how you doing? Alright, so the only thing I'm missing, wherever that last piece of thing is, let me see if I can actually run a search for it. Okay. I could have swore I'd been there and it didn't give me a notification. The one's in Hogtown. I'm pretty sure I already got that one. Got the one in Koval. The last one's supposed to be here. And it's supposed to ping to let me know it's here. But it's not pinging. Unless maybe it's inside one of the tents. So there is a thing here saying where they found them, but then there's people underneath saying that they found them in different places. I'm pretty sure that I had checked like the entire map. So I'm basically just retracing my steps through the whole game, trying to see if I can get to a place where I'm hearing a ping that tells me where the last Mega Scrap is. Okay, it's on this map. But where? There's treasure chests I didn't get before also. There it is. Here, Arlen, we found 3 pieces of Mega Scrap, like you said. Let me take a look. Yep, that's the real deal, alright. You did good, Shell. Him. Alright, let me get that weapon upgrade for you. Success! I don't believe it. Thank you, Earl. You're the best. Don't mention it. Good luck on saving the world and whatnot. I'm sure you'll do great. So he's the only one that doesn't have the option of insta-boost. Alright, so everybody's got all their weapon upgrades now. Make a bunch of nukes. Can I not sort these? Kinda sucks that the items that I should be spamming the most are all the way at the end. So this is as far as I'd made it before I went back to go do the last weapon upgrades. Welcome to the Biodome's military facility. We have cutting-edge military technology refurbished from the war. Culmination of decades of research, the envy of the world, all within this spacecraft. Mr. Tarnstrom, or should I say Lance Corporal Tarnstrom, you're a decorated veteran and a loyal servant to Soralia, are you not? I am. I was. How would you like to join my cause, to make Seralia great again and prosper throughout the cosmos? All this military power at your command. Aye, my command? This is your chance to prove your loyalty once again, to achieve ranks you never thought possible. No, never. Seralia has deceived and taken advantage of too many people. I don't want to serve you. You've distorted everything I loved about this country. Should have known you got soft in your old age. Ah, damn it. Should've shot the other one. My mistake. Can you believe we included Ceralian laboratories on this spacecraft? We can perpetuate our knowledge and technology wherever we go. Once we lift off, dozens of the world's leading scientists will be on board to ensure our continued success. Speaking of technological marvels, Darius, crown jewel of our vaunted Palisade program. Fully robotic but equipped with superhuman strength and intellect. I accept your compliment. I'll cut to the chase and leave the flattery to the humans. I can give you more than just logic. I can give you compassion, empathy, humanity. I can fill that void and answer those questions you've been asking. The scientists have perfected an empathy module as advanced as any human. What do you say? I cannot agree. Although I have realized that I may never achieve human happiness, I am satisfied with what I am. I cannot be tempted by your offers. Clearly, our scientists did not eliminate the flaws from your program. I guess the AoE is nice, but I was kind of thinking that a nuke would do more direct damage than that. Oh well. courtyard, well-maintained, landscaped, and evocative of summer nights gone by. To me, it recalls childhood nostalgia, feelings of innocence like only nature can, and it's all here on the vast future. Sweet Shell, I understand the war robbed you of that childhood innocence, scavenging for scraps, struggling to feed yourself and the smaller children. That's no childhood. But in doing so, you found solace in the material. That I can offer you. Immeasurable riches beyond your wildest dreams. More money than you could make with a world's worth of scrap.
Money? You mean...
Yes, in the new world you will no longer know the meaning of scarcity. Wealth, fortune, fame.
These three have taught me the meaning of friendship. I realize now it's more important than money or anything else. You can take your wealth and shove it up your...
Filthy-mouthed child. Classless as always. Should have known you weren't deserving. So he's tempted everyone in the party so far. They've all said no. But what's his next plan? So, we finally meet in person.
It appears so. I've been waiting for this moment.
Likewise, you four have caused an awful lot of trouble. Say it's impressive would be an understatement.
Our teamwork is unmatched.
What you've done is not enough to stop the vast future program. Years of research and hard work shall pay off shortly, regardless of your efforts.
For you, what about everyone else, the people of Seralia?
Mere casualties for the greater good. Seralia's finest will live on and propagate. It's a harsh reality, but it's one we accepted years ago. How can you sleep at night knowing the destruction you've caused? Be silent, Lance Corporal Tarnstrom. You helped create this as a loyal soldier to this country. Now as for the rest of you, your meddling will cost you dearly. You threatened to take down my empire. My underlings were weak. You've left me with no choice but to dispose of you myself.
I will defend the glory of Tomelo to my dying breath.
I've augmented myself with the greatest technology. I have an entire army at my fingertips. I am essentially invincible. Meanwhile, Tomelo is a crater.
If you're anything like your generals, then we're not afraid of you.
Chirk and Oswald, loyal servants, but far inferior to Horizon. You will tremble before my power.
Unknown HP, no weaknesses. Let's give him a weakness then.
How? My systems are shutting down. Curse you all. Vast Future will survive without me.
Quick, stand back. Well, revenge is sweet, but we can't stop now. This thing is still set to blast off.
Nicely done, team. Horizon is no more, and we have successfully wrested this spaceship from Seralian control.
Wise's technology was no match for us. Money can't buy everything.
What do we do now, though?
Super weapon will fire soon. We should hurry and formulate a plan.
Indeed. Let us gather the scientists and seek their counsel.
We should get Joseph to help too. He designed the super weapon before Horizon, and his thugs took it over for evil.
I remember Joseph. I had no idea he was still alive. Quick, let's go. We only have a few days before the weapon fires. There is no stopping it.
It is correct, and Vast Future is set to depart in a few days as well, pending final preparations.
Oh my, is this the end for us all?
Nonsense. We can gather everyone in the world onto the ship.
That seems implausible.
It's a long shot, but the ship was designed to be hospitable for tens of thousands of people. Only Horizon intended to limit its capacity. It's fully sustainable with its numerous ecosystems. Life can carry on and prosper within. Vast Future is stocked with a vast array of flora and fauna. And what's its trajectory post-launch?
We do not know.
Only Horizon could have truly known. You have to trust that it was set on a logical course. We do not have many other options at this point. So it's settled. We need to gather as many people on board as possible before launch. But how? I have an idea.
With time running out, the old Koval Tower gets one last hurrah. This time, the scientists set the tower to full broadcasting strength, sending the boarding... Okay. Ceruleans abandoned their homes, leaving behind the war-torn remnants of once thriving civilization. Towns and cities become as deserted as the Camellan wastes. Not everyone feels the same despair. As the countdown closes in on 0, others seem overjoyed to have their prophecies fulfilled. People pack into the repurposed Vast Future in droves, making the best of Horizon's nefarious clandestine project. The superweapons countdown approaches its final digits. 2-hour meeting, damn. So the planet was obliterated by the superweapons beams. Stragglers were evaporated. No evidence remained to show that the Golden Hand truly ascended. Vast Future drifted into deep space. Set on a course that remains a mystery to this day. Horizon's conspiracy, effectuated by the corrupt Cerulean government, was stopped in the nick of time. Eerie calm pervades the spirits of the survivors in spite of the uncertainty they face. First seasons and then years, then entire generations have passed. The exploits of Shell and Darius and Tarnstrom and Penton were passed down through legend by the inhabitants of Vast Future, which has lived up to its name. The original survivors have long since departed, but their stories are kept alive by the refugees of Ceralia. Shell's bravery, Darius's compassion, Tarnstrom's loyalty, and Penton's ingenuity are the guiding tenets of the spacefaring civilization they helped establish. Even now, Vast Future continues its course through deep space uninterrupted. One day, the Ceruleans dream the ship will land on a hospitable planet where they can rebuild their country and learn from the mistakes of their forebears. To me, all this time when they kept saying, and I was also going by the few, like, concept arts that they put out, when they were doing re-fantasy, and I think it was their original intention, but several times they've changed their minds. They even said that several times they've gone back to the drawing board. I thought they were going to do, like, a medieval fantasy, you know, like Dragon Quest style medieval. But now that I actually see the trailer of what they're doing, it's more like they're filling the hole that Final Fantasy left behind. It's like, you know, Final Fantasy decided to go action game, so now we're going to be the new turn-based Final Fantasy. Because it's very much what, like, the last... I want to say what Final Fantasy has been ever since maybe 4 or 5, in that it's fantasy-based, but it's also kind of like a steampunk type. Almost like steampunk kind of industrialized fantasy setting. And also, the fact that the opening line was, would it say something about what if our world was their utopia or something like that? Very much made me think of Digital Devil Saga. And it even kind of looks like they have, like, I guess like a battle form not necessarily a demon form like you had in Digital Devil Saga, but from what I could tell from... I mean, it was a lot of info, because there was a lot of just little quick snippets of things, but it looked kind of like they have, like, a transformation in battle. So yeah, I'm definitely getting Digital Devil Saga vibes from it. Just with the little bit of information we have. Yeah. 99% completion. I was missing one schematic, and I don't know what it was or where it was. Yeah, there's social links, and there's also social stats. So it definitely has that from Persona. I doubt it's... I didn't see anything to hint that it was going to have like a day-to-day progression like Persona does. But it definitely has social stats, and it definitely has social links. And like I put in the Discord, I like the pixie redesign. It's starting, in a lot of the newer games, it's starting to seem like we're definitely getting pixies as our first, like, companions, but they're like they're redesigning them. Like SMT5, of course, like the first one was Amanozako. This one has a new pixie. I feel like there was something else. I feel like there was another game where they give you a pixie and it's like a redesigned pixie that came out recently. Was it? I can't even remember if they give you... Actually, yeah, I think so. I think, because it's kind of hard to remember because you don't actually really see them in combat or anything unless you do a Sabbath. But yeah, I think one of the characters did start with a pixie. I think it was even Saizo. Yeah. Yeah, we're pretty much done with this. Damn, not even... Still a little over before the halfway point. So the question is, what am I going to play for the rest of the stream? I don't want to start the Scoutfold games. Just because I know at the very least that first game is going to be a one-stream thing, so I don't want to cut that in half over 2 streams when it'll just be a one stream. Maybe. Actually more thinking if there's a roguelike I could jump into. Maybe I'll play Slay the Spire. I haven't played that. But yeah, I guess since we're here, even though it's a little early, I guess I'll go ahead and take my break now. And then I guess I'll just play a roguelike for the last 2 hours of stream. And if you want, we can also kind of go over... We can also talk about the Metaphor and some of the other stuff before I do that. But let me go ahead and take my break now. When I get back, we'll do that. I'll probably end up playing